Hello there, you're listening to the Sort Yourself Out podcast. This week, we're discussing my top 3 ways to be better than happy.
I'm your host, Janine Hunt, natural health therapist for over 30 years, hypnotherapist, lifelong student, and spiritual seeker. I like to seek out the most effective practices and techniques that provide the greatest bang for my buck and the fastest route to freedom from whatever is holding us back. I can't wait to share with you these powerful techniques so that you too can sort yourself out, know deeper meaning in your life, and best of all, a sense of inner peace. So let's get started.
Well, hello there, and thank you so much for joining me today. So this week, we're discussing what I think are the best ways to be better than happy. Now, here we are at podcast 72. I can hardly believe it. But my very first podcast episode, about 1.5 years ago, was entitled, How to Be Better Than Happy. It was a topic that really struck a chord with people, so much so that I decided to name my membership after this idea of better than happy. And I want to revisit that topic today to share my top 3 ways that you can be better than happy. So first of all, what does that mean? What does being better than happy mean? It means having a deep inner sense of well-being. It means feeling good in your own skin, loving yourself as you are, and having a good sense of your own self-worth. It's about feeling inner peace in your life, even though all may not be going as you'd like. So that leads me to my first way to be better than happy. Think in terms of joy, not happiness. Happiness is fleeting and is often based on some material gain or a momentary pleasure that gives us an endorphin rush. Happiness can also be based on some activity that allows us to mask or comfort some part of us that is disturbing or painful. Think comfort eating, drinking, or a shopping addiction. In these cases, we can feel happy in the moment, but often we don't afterwards. These things may feel like a release or a burst of pleasure, but they are really contributing to our problems. Firstly, by not facing the behaviors we are attempting to cover up, and also by creating problems of their own, like gaining weight, or health issues related to boozing, or debt incurred by spending too much. So happiness is transitory and is often masking the issues we need to deal with in order to feel better in our own skins. Whereas joy is a quality of the soul, a divine expression that lights up your life and nourishes your being. Often these are creative endeavors or instances when you feel like you are in your element, in the zone, in flow, doing what you are meant to do. Joy is also experienced when you share that deep part of yourself to serve someone else. The soul is group-minded, not selfish, so when you are sharing the best of who you are and the creativity that it is your purpose to share in this lifetime, it will feel joyful. So aim to bring more into your life of what gives you joy on a deep level. When you are experiencing joy, you are making greater contact with your soul, increasing your capacity to express the qualities of your soul and your soul's purpose for this incarnation in your daily life. So happiness is fleeting, but the effect of joy is cumulative, helping you to unfold your higher potential in life. Now, my next way to be better than happy is to understand the nature of existence. So life is all about learning, growing, and evolving. And we grow through our difficulties and challenges and learn important lessons that move us forward on our soul's evolution. So accept that there will be challenges to overcome. Life would be pretty boring anyway if it were always smooth sailing. Carl Jung said, "Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness." And the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. So we can expect light and shade in life. It's an illusion to think that we can be happy 100% of the time. But there is another path to growth that I want to discuss, and that is learning and growing through joy rather than through pain and struggle and crises, which is the default mode. Now, not everyone will be able to do this, as it involves upgrading your consciousness to a place of joy. It's a continual, moment-by-moment commitment to choose joy. And that means letting all the other crap that brings you down fall away. Stop giving your attention to it. Focus on who you truly are. You are a soul, spirit, in a body here on earth in order to bring your divine qualities into expression on the earth plane. To learn and grow through joy, we need to consistently bring our consciousness back to that truth and let go of the rest. And this is a big lesson on the path to spiritual growth or even plain old personal development. Growth is mostly about letting go of your hang-ups and the beliefs that don't serve you, releasing cherished ideas related to your human identity that veil your inner, divine, eternal self. Wow, that is a biggie. There's some stuff to ponder there. Okay, and now on to number 3. This is really my number 1 and most important recommendation to be better than happy. And this is to learn techniques, practices, and tools to liberate yourself from your hang-ups and your self-sabotaging thought and behavior patterns so you can move forward to ever higher levels of well-being. We are all at different levels of consciousness, and there will be certain practices that are more helpful at certain levels. Meditation and mindfulness will benefit almost everyone. An emotional freedom technique, as the name suggests, is great for letting go of stuff, but also for reprogramming your mind with stuff you actually want in there. Focusing on joy will uplift your life no end, both in the present moment as you dwell in the beauty of joy, but also in the future, as joy has a very high vibration. As you become able more and more to maintain that high vibration within yourself, you will be attracting more and more joy and all good things into your future. So these are my main ideas about being better than happy. And when we embrace them, we set ourselves onto a stable foundation of personal integrity, fulfillment, and joy, through which happiness will ebb and flow, but through which we can remain serene in our sense of inner peace. And when you take care of the inner, deeper, and yet higher side of things, the external things take care of themselves. And that is the essence of a top-down approach and why it can make an exponential shift in your life. Now, I'm just wrapping up my free 5-day challenge called the Fast Track to Joy, teaching quick yet powerful techniques each day to rev up the joy in our lives and to help us to learn and grow through joy rather than pain and struggle. So if you missed that, I'm sorry, but it's still possible to get it, as the things I'm teaching in the challenge will be in my new membership, the Better Than Happy Zone. And hurrah, after months and months of beavering away on it, the doors to the Better Than Happy Zone are opening tomorrow. I am so excited to be birthing this baby. Undoubtedly, it is the biggest baby of my life. It's the result of over 30 years of experience as a natural health therapist, hypnotherapist, and teacher and student of practices to uplift our well-being. So if you feel ready to really sort yourself out and to take your well-being to a way higher level, then I'll be offering a special launch discount of 25% off the regular price, but that is only available for the first few days. So, the Better Than Happy Zone is a monthly membership where I share with you my premium, most powerful top-down techniques to sort yourself out, to free yourself of your hang-ups and blockages, to take charge of your mind, and to nourish your soul. It's all about achieving ever greater well-being on all levels: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. It's all in the name, Better Than Happy. It's a library of techniques and practices to transform your well-being, and I'll be adding to it every month. And when you join, you get access to the whole lot. So wherever you are on your path to greater well-being, you can start right there and then take the next step when you're ready. And there's even an in-house community forum where you can connect with other like-minded people. So if you are interested, tomorrow go on over to the betterthanhappyzone.com to check it out. That's betterthanhappyzone.com. Remember, the launch discount is only available for a few days. Okay, my friend, that is all for today. I wish you a fabulous week, and maybe I'll be seeing you in the zone, in the Better Than Happy Zone. Take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for listening to the podcast. I really hope you found it helpful and full of uplifting ideas that you can put into practice in your life. And if you have, chances are your friends and family will too. So please share it with them on social media. You'll be helping them to sort themselves out, because I bet you think they need it, right? But seriously, you'll also be doing me a huge favor, and I will be eternally grateful for your generosity. It would also be lovely if you would leave me a review on iTunes, preferably a nice one, please. And don't forget to subscribe to the podcast while you're there. If you have any questions or would like me to address a certain topic, I'd love to hear from you. You can email me at info@theinspirationcloud.com. Have a good one, folks. Thanks again, and I'll see you next week.